music and the sea by the dawn's early light. What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the Interstellar Truck Series, round number 11, Atlanta Motor Speedway, or excuse me, Charlotte Motor Speedway, here tonight for round 11, and what a great night as we start to celebrate Memorial Weekend here tonight, and we kick it off with the Interstellar Truck Series live here on Extreme Sim TV qualifying coming up, and then once we start the grid, something very, very special coming your way as well as we prepare to go green flag racing here in just a moment. So again, everybody is ready to go. Thank you guys for coming out here tonight. Trucks ready to rock and roll. How is everyone tonight? Let's take a look as we start qualifying here tonight for round number 11. Tons of trucks here, around 25 or 30-ish trucks here tonight from the Charlotte Motor Speedway with the ARCA Series going on break. Everybody showing up here at Charlotte for their opportunity to go to victory lane. As always, Matt here to take you all the way through the 134 laps here tonight as we get qualifying cooking here this evening. We will get everybody out there qualified, and then we will do our special presentation. And then on top of that, we will get your starting lineup and get everybody good to go. So again, so many trucks out there, including Sean right there as well. There is Sean on track. We're going to check our audio settings here. Make sure audio looks good. Yeah, tonight. And we got one minor. So we do have to switch one minor thing over. And we'll give it a break here to give a big shout out to the Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast here on Extreme Sim TV for all their support as well as qualifying rolls off here tonight. So a lot of things going on tonight, guys. Bear with me. We're going to work our way through it as we get ready to go racing here for the longest race of the night for the Interstellar Truck Series, only on Extreme Sim TV, the only place to catch the Interstellar Truck Series. Here this weekend, we've already got a problem on the racetrack. We'll talk about that more here in a moment, as we did have a truck go around. Nathan Nixon, Brian Sharp right there. A couple more trucks going to roll their way through as we continue to get ready to go. There is Brian Sharp, 2 minutes remaining. Kevin Winker, also fast in the ARCA division. Now over here running trucks. He'll be running trucks probably full time. There's the 25 of Brian Sharp, William Sharp. Everybody here to have a good time here tonight, yet again. So, with that being said, Olsen right there as well. He'll come down. And again, ready to go. So again, 1 minute remaining here. And again, something very special headed your way momentarily. This is going to be fun. And man, this is going to be fun tonight. I'm looking forward to this. Claus Williams, top of the board here. Claus, top of the board. Great run for Claus Williams. He'll go pole tonight. Cody McCain right there as well. There's Cody working his way through in that number 10 truck here tonight trying to pick him up some positions as well. Cody, nice and easy. He'll work his way by here this evening. So there we go as we continue to work our way through. Less than 48 seconds left. Williams right now. And he'll work his way down and through. Michael Bollinger right there as well. So we're going to wait as Bollinger comes around to complete the qualifying setup here. Calls Williams to the pole here tonight. And here we go. And 20 seconds remaining here. And we're going to start the process of getting ready here. And we're going to kill overlays. We're going to kill all of that. So we will get ready for tonight's events. The track going to fall silent here for a moment. And as it does, we will get John down here. Something very, very special. All right. So we're going to grid everybody up. And we'll get ready to do this. And this should be fun. John Hodges, man, you got me, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
All right. Make sure everybody got audio on you. Well, we're going to do something very special tonight, John. I appreciate you coming up and helping us out here. We're going to let John here give the invocation before we go green flag racing. And with that being said, Mr. Pastor Hodges, it's over to you, sir.
After the invocation, will we keep our heads bowed for a moment of silence? Lord Heavenly Father, I come to you with thanksgiving tonight, Lord. And I thank you for those men and women that have given their lives around the world and here at home to protect our freedoms. I thank you, Lord, that we're able to come together as a community and do what we love. Lord, let us treat each other with respect as you would have us to do. And Lord, most of all, I thank you for the gift of your Son that died on the cross for my sins. Lord God, I thank you. I love you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Alrighty, folks, back here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Thank you to the Faster Pastor. Let's hope he gets out there and gets a good run here tonight. Awesome way to start tonight. And now we'll roll with our starting lineup here live on Extreme SMTV for the Interstellar Truck Series here from Charlotte on Memorial Day weekend. Let's do it. Here is your starting lineup here tonight here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's go. Here we go. It's going to be Clones, Williams, Kevin Winker right there as well. Alongside them, we're going to have row number 2 here tonight. It will be Colby and Brad Youngman alongside right there as well. In that second row, Nathan Nixon and Mr. Wynn. Row number 4, we're going to give it to Anthony there as well as Brian Sharp right there as well. Row number 5 here tonight, Trevor Holdren, Mr. David Dunwoody there as well. Row number 6 is going to be Cody McCain, Austin White alongside Roland Olson and Chris Mayo. I know he's practiced a lot this week. Rolls off 14. Justin Waddell and Mr. Steven there as well. Then row number 9, Sean and Zachary Bates. Row number 10, George and Connor Elliott. Row number 11, going to be Jason Sutherland and Sean Fletcher. Right there as well. Row number 13 here tonight, Kendall Paul and James Hodgins right there as well. Sean Williams and Pat O'Brien right there are going to be 13th. And John, right there is Mr. John Pastor going to roll off 27th with Shane Calhoun 28th. 15th, Connor Hughes, Josh Warren, and then it will be Brian Wright and Corey Swagger. Now, row number 17, Randy O'Quinn and Michael Bullinger are going to be 34th. And that will round out the field of 34 trucks here tonight. So 34 trucks as we roll to green here. And we will get ready to go green flag racing at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Thank you everyone for coming out here tonight. I'm ready to go. I hope you are as well. Trucks coming to green here momentarily. So now we got to look forward and think about what we're going to need here tonight for 134 laps. Tire strategy going to be huge with Claus Williams out front. You see Claus on the front row here tonight and ready to go. And this is going to be a fun one. Let's get ready to do it. Alrighty, Claus Williams, Kevin Winker up front 2x2. Coming to green this time by. Green in the air, we're rolling. So everybody going to roll through. One of 134 complete. Everybody going to start diving into the line. All ready with Claus Williams out front. Trevor back there in line as well. Everybody's going to start working their way through again. High draft here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. A lot of drafting, a lot more than normal on a 1.5 mile racetrack. Fletcher to pit road. Everybody else circling through. Fletcher to pit road early. Trevor Holden. David Dunwoody. Right there is Wind. Ryan Sharp right there in the mix also. Chris Mayo mid-pack right there in the mix as well. Working their way through. It's really early on here tonight. Truck's got a long way to go here. Again, me and Kendall talked about it a ton last night. But saving tires is going to be huge here at Charlotte. All 134 laps here tonight. Down through the tri-oval, trucks will span apart. Back together with Winker out front leading. 3 on the board. Let's go on board with Claus Williams as Williams leads. Anthony back here mid-pack as well. Really, really tight mid-pack at the moment. Connor Elliott back here as well. You see mid-pack, everybody all over one another. Sean, Pat O'Brien, James Hodgins right there as well. Names hanging on. Gregory, Sean Williams. Bunch of trucks back here deep in the field. Brian Wright right there as well. Good to see Brian Wright back here in 28. Michael Bollinger trying to hang on a little bit off the pace right now. About 2 seconds off the pace. Right now, everybody hanging on right now. All right now out front, it is going to be Kevin Winker continuing to hang on out front, Claus Williams. Side by side right there as well. Great racing, double file. They'll fall in line. Winker will move to second here. That single file. 3 wide behind them. Connor right there in the mix also. Kendall Paul mid-pack. Williams right there. Everybody working their way through. Up front. Claus Williams continuing to hang on. David Dunwoody right here having a decent run. Dunwoody up into the 7th spot here tonight. That's old David Dunwoody holding tight for the moment. Working his way into turn 1 and 2. Happy to see David Dunwoody, man, having a decent run here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Now look at the faster working his way forward up to 24th here. Great run for him. He'll work the top. Zachary Bates there as well, just out front as they work their way off of turn number 4. Hodges. James there as well. George Sutherland back there in the mix. Connor Elliott. Win mid-pack. A little bit again to the outside wall for a truck right there, but we make it cleanly through. Dunwoody. Olsen right there hanging on as well. Meanwhile, Claus Williams continuing to lead. Williams out front. Claus really trying to pull away here. One car in the wall back there off of turn number 2. Nathan Nixon right now side by side as well. But right now everybody working their way through. Kevin Winker right now hanging on. Now this is going to get tricky. Michael right there, 4 seconds a lap slower than everybody else. He's just going to go to the bottom. Great job by Bollinger there, getting down off the racing surface and letting them all go by. He's going to keep the truck down there in that W machine. Great job. He'll roll to the bottom. Oh, he's going to go into the chicane. This is going to be technical. Oh, boy. Everybody be careful. He's going to come to a stop there. That was actually a pretty sweet move. Get down out of the way. Let him go. Here comes Winker Claus right there as well. So up front, 2x2. Here comes David Dunwoody as well. 11 and 134 complete. Oh, car on the outside wall. Mayo trying to sneak through up to 11. Chris Mayo, he did a ton of work this week getting ready for this 134 lap affair at Charlotte. Can Mayo pull it off here tonight? And Mayo is rolling. Oh boy. Tight to the 115. $13 to go this time by. Kevin Winker there as well. Man, oh man, so tight mid-pack. There's Brett Yonkman in the mix. Yonkman hanging on. 13 on the board. Austin right there as well. Cody McCain back there hanging tight. Trouble back straight away for Bollinger. Take a look again. Into the fence. Gets in the fence, and he's just going to try to come across the track. I don't know quite what he's thinking here. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Look at this one more time, folks. We'll be right back in the booth. All right, trouble already here. 16 on the board. Winker, what an incident here. Let's see if we can take another look. Holy cow. So, again, 16 on the board. We'll be right back here in the booth. All right, back here in the booth. And so we work our way through 16 on the board. And Bollinger's night's going to be over for minimum speed violation. So trouble for Bollinger. All right, he's going to park that truck, and that's going to be the end of it here. Let's take a look again here. Wow. Just unfortunate. I literally just got in the wall there, man. That was absolutely insane. Take a look. So Bollinger here was having issues, man, and just ended up in that outside wall. And take a look here. Gets in the, I'm not sure. He's swerving all over the place. Gets in the wall. Take a look. Here comes the field, and here comes the sad part of the situation. A couple of trucks are going to get by. Wow. Just contact, and around he goes. The 41, nowhere to go. The 84 sneaks through. Here comes the 48. Nowhere for the 8 to go. His night's going to be over. Just, oh my goodness. 4 or 5 trucks literally piling in. Into turn 4. The 88 involved at least 6-7 trucks. Ended up in that one. All right, there we go. Caution is out. And, wow. Some trouble here tonight. So there we have it. Let's talk to Mr. Michael and see what happened. Hey, Michael, Matt in the booth here. You get a copy on me?
Yeah, I got a copy on you.
What happened there, man?
I don't know. All I know is I was just getting back up to speed after getting wrecked out from avoiding the field, and then I just felt getting loose on the wall. And then I just tried to correct it then. I just had a car come up behind me then. Started the whole thing. Just wish I could have got my W Tundra into victory lane for my uncle.
There we go, man. Well, unfortunately, just 4 seconds off the pace there that caught you, and it was trouble. All right, Michael. Best of luck to you, sir. We're going green. Gotta let you go.
You too.
All right, green flag in the air. 18 on the board. Let's roll. Back underway. Kevin right there as well. Kobe. Pat O'Brien right there in the mix. Back up to speed. Everybody gonna roll through again. We're gonna have some damaged race trucks here tonight as they work their way through. Chris Mayo mid pack in the 30. Mayo trying to hang on. Some trucks back here that got caught up in that chaos there. I think Fletcher may have got a piece of it, maybe. The 88 I know did. Bates out of it. Cody out of it. Justin out of it. Sutherland out of it. John out of it. No. So many trucks destroyed in that situation. But right now, 20 on the board at 134. We'll work our way by. So right now, back up to speed. 20 laps complete here tonight so far for the field here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. The field working their way through. Let's go crank it up here tonight.
Yeah.
And Yellow back out on the racetrack, and Jason with us there. More problems. So caution back out here. And we'll see if we can figure out what this yellow was for. This caution flies yet again here tonight. On the outside wall, turn 2. The 84 gets in the outside wall, and then it goes awry. Oh. And caution is out. All right, we'll be right back here. We're going to be commercial break. We'll be back in a moment. All right, back here once again, and in the booth with me, it's the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Sutherland. You got me, sir.
Yes, sir, Matt. How's it going?
It's going okay, man. Unfortunately, tonight your race came to a little bit of a premature end there, but you get to come up here and hang out with me the rest of the night.
Yeah, it should be pretty fun. We've had some pretty good racing here. First 10, 12 laps there. Unfortunately, got caught up with that lap car there, but I look forward to some more interesting racing here tonight.
That was just one of them racing deals, man. And I tell you what, it's very unfortunate. But as we get ready to go back to green, what did you learn about the truck there in the time that you were running? What do you think about how it's handling and everything else?
Uh, it's on ice skates there the first lap or two till you get some air in the tires and some heat build up. And then once your truck starts to get felt out there, you can run it pretty wide open through there. Very little let off for me, but
Yes, sir. A lot of draft too.
yeah, well, I was trying to play it smart. Thought I was hanging back in the back and gonna stay out of trouble there, and unfortunately come back to bite me in the butt.
Alrighty, well, green flag back in the air. We'll get right back to going. Once again, out front, Kevin Winker leading the way. That man's strong everywhere he goes here. And again, strong here tonight as they work their way down the back straightaway out of turn number 2. Headed down the back, starting to spread apart. Now, the thing about this, Jason, is we got some trucks damaged here in the back from that very incident that took you out of the race. What can you do when your truck's kind of damaged and you're back here kind of riding at this point?
If you're back there riding, man, just try to keep up pace as best you can, and just be aware of the leaders coming up behind you, man, and just try to stay out of the way. Just be courteous, let them by. I mean, you're already going a lap down. Ain't no sense of ruining a bunch of other people's days, you know.
Yes, it's one of them things, man. We see it all the time where things go wrong in that scenario. 28 laps into this one, folks at home. We still got quite a ways to go. We had issues early, starting to get back up to speed, which in turn is going to kind of throw off my projected kind of pit cycles and all that. That's going to get changed around with the yellows. But right now, look at Corey Slugger back in 16th. Chris Mayo, Kendall Paul back here as well, trying to move his way back forward. A lot of strong trucks back here near the tail end of the field.
Yeah, there's a lot of strong cars back there in the back. Just trying to play the waiting game. I feel like, trying to save some stuff there for the end.
There we have 29 on the board. Brad Youngman right there. Kevin Winker out front leading the way right now. Anthony Pat O'Brien. Youngman's back there. Where's Dunwoody in this whole scenario? Did he get damaged out of all that too, I believe?
Dunwoody's sitting second, I believe, ain't he?
Or, there he is. Scrolled right by him like a goofball. There he is. There's old Dunwoody. Just swore he got collected in that, but he must not have.
We can run it through the top 5 real quick. We got Kevin Winker, David Dunwoody, Claus Williams, Nathan Nixon, Anthony Monroe, Pat O'Brien, and Trevor Holdren. I guess we'll just set him. Oh,
Caution.
caution on the track again.
Sure.
Let's see if we
What
can
that
pull.
one was for.
See if we can pull up. See what happened here. Maybe.
Trying to figure out here. That may have actually been a stage caution. Actually, I believe that was the stage caution. We had so much happen, I totally forgot about the stage yellow. All right, stage caution here. That would be correct. So stage caution is out. And it's going to be Kevin Winker. Let's pull him up here and talk to him here. He'll win the stage. We'll let him hit pit road first to get his pit stop done. We don't want to mess that up. But we will pull him up here in just a moment. Now, funny enough, if you look at W Racing, Swagger hanging on, trying to move forward as well. Of course, Bollinger out. So he's still got one truck in the race here with Corey Swagger mid-pack. So let's see. Everybody coming down. What's your thoughts on this one so far, Jason?
Um, I'm liking the racing I'm seeing. There's a lot of good action on the track here tonight. Once we get through all these stage caution and finally get going back green again, it's gonna be pretty interesting.
A little less than 100 to go when we do go back green from this stage. We had a little bit of a green flag run to open it, and then with the big pile up there, that kind of started this chain of events, Jason, that we're now. We've had some quick, rapid yellows.
Yeah, and the quick rapid yellows. I mean, that old saying, "Cautions breed cautions." So I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping they keep it green and have some good racing here tonight.
Yeah, me too. I'm hoping so too, man. I tell you what, I enjoy the racing every time we get a chance to come out here. Again on Extreme SMTV. Of course, we want to. Man, how cool! I gotta break this up again, Jason. Now I got you talking about it. How cool was that pre-race, man? That was
That
awesome.
I tell you what, that was the first time we've had anything like that on the channel here, and I I think I would be safe to say that it's going to become a weekly thing.
Oh yeah, exactly, man. That's what we want to have here, dude. That's what we want to have.
Yeah,
And,
I think it was super spectacular. I enjoyed it, and like I say, I look forward to it every week now.
and emotional. It's emotional weekend, Jason. You know that. This weekend's one of those deals where it's emotional all the way around. You know, you got to remember what we all celebrate this for, and you know, it.
It,
We shouldn't. It shouldn't be like we should do this every day, right? We should be thankful every day.
we should. It's not just a 3-day weekend. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's that's the thing, right? And man, for everything we have happen in the life, in our lives, we got a lot that goes right because of a lot of the great people, whether that be military, fire department, police, EMS, all of them got a job to do, and they do it very damn well, I must say.
That they do, or else we wouldn't be here able to enjoy this fine virtual racing here tonight.
And I do want to give a shout out because they're a little bit overlooked sometimes. To all of our EMS folks out there, thoughts with you guys
EMS,
as well.
and
Fire,
the nurses, the ER nurses, and the doctors,
exactly.
and they all step in and do jobs that nobody else wants to do, all
I
for the
mean,
sake of helping somebody else.
did we not learn that during COVID?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they went to work still, right? We got to
do it
hide in our
all.
houses. Yeah, we got to hide in our houses from it. They still had to go to work.
They had to go to work and deal with people actually dealing with the COVID itself, and all they got's one of them N95 masks
Yeah, it's like
to tackle the world with. Those are the true heroes.
yeah, that's your Superman and Batman. That's them. Wonder Woman. That would be them. As we get ready to go back to green here in the Interstellar Truck Series yet again, lights off on the pace truck. Kevin Winker going to bring them to green. What do you think, Winker? Your pick to win tonight?
Uh, I tell you what, I'm liking Claus Williams. Claus
Ooh,
is hanging right up there with him, and
good pick.
Claus has been on fire this year. Currently the leader of the point standing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. And I tell you what, man, I do aware for the folks watching, we got some unique camera angles. We'll put it that way. I've got a brand new camera back in, so some I like, some I don't like. We're gonna learn it together. It's one of them things, Jason.
Yeah, you got a trial by fire kind of thing.
Best way to do it, right?
Yeah, we would like feedback though. Definitely hit us up in the chats. Comment. Let us know if you like, what you don't like.
And for everybody watching, we are now live on Facebook, YouTube, and soon to be Twitch as well.
And while you're sitting there watching on the next caution, hopefully it's on the next stage break. But if you don't mind, share it to all your friends.
Yeah, exactly, man. Well,
Every share goes a long way.
we're getting the green back in the air, and here we go. Your pick, Claus Williams, right there up front as well. They'll start the dance down into turn one. Now, if we look at tires, our leader right now, Mr. Glover, he is on 12 lap old tires. So he's playing a little bit of strategy here at the start of the stage here, stage number 2.
He is, and people would think that them older tires would be a little tricky on the takeoff there, but it seems like to be working pretty good for him at the moment.
Well, until now,
As
man.
soon as I say
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, he got pushed up high. Once he got pushed up high, I hate to say it, but it's bye-bye track position. And here comes Winker. Here comes Williams.
That's the name of the game. If you ain't trying, you ain't winning.
Hey, don't sleep on Nathan Nixon either. This man's fast too. And here's the thing, for what people at home don't know and kind of will figure out very quickly, with the ARCA series and the truck series kind of being combined for now into one, a lot of guys out here with what I would say not a lot of experience in these trucks. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, we recently opened up the Truck League to all the ARCA drivers in the series, the Interstellar series in general. And I tell you, I was impressed by the turnout tonight. Over 32 trucks registered for this race here tonight.
And if you thought this is cool, wait till 4th of July week. I've got something in the works that's going to blow your socks off with that one. 39 on the board, Kendall right there in the top 9. Can I point out Mayo for a minute, Jason?
Let's have a look at him.
This man grinded Charlotte this week. I think he's ran
all
week.
2
long.
wins, I think.
And again, yes, you can. I can pull up his I rating here. Beginning of your low I rating, yeah, normal things we hear. But this man is absolutely grinding to get better, and I'm so happy it's paying off just outside the top.
Yeah, a lot of these drivers, they put the work in. They're on here at least an hour, 2 hours a day, just practicing, grinding, trying to practice for the next track coming up. And and come Friday nights when we come to race, it really shows out and pays off.
Yeah, we do. We got them side by side for the race lead. It's Williams versus Winker out front, and Winker going to try to pull ahead. Man, oh man, oh man. 2 by 2 right now. And he'll get clear. But right now, out front, Kevin Winker continuing to lead. Right now, Pat O'Brien, Kobe, and we got a caution on the racetrack. It's the 48 around, turn number 2. Rolling right there as well. And let's see what we got. Trouble. And gets in the corner, gets a little touch from the 21, I believe it was.
Sean O'Harrell, I believe.
Yeah. Wow. Again, take one more look at it. So again, problem yet again. Wow, just got clipped in the left rear. Wow. Unfortunate there, he got clipped, man.
It's still early in the race. You gotta be patient. You gotta know when to let off the throttle a little bit, take a little L for a moment, and get around them without running through them.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's the hard part, right? And it looks like now we look here, and we're gonna have a split decision. Nope, maybe nope. They played some games, but nobody dove down.
Nobody coming down pit road.
Maybe 3 of them at the rear of the wheel.
Makes sense. We just got a set of tires. I don't know. I don't remember how many sets of tires we had for this night for the.
Well, and that's the thing. You got to manage that. And you're dead on accurate. Whether you got 5 sets, 10 sets, or 2 sets, the same thing still applies. You got to manage those sets of tires, man.
You do, and just so anybody that's watching the stream that happens to be racing, I got a couple sets in my pit down here. I'll sell them very cheap. Just holler at me, DM me, or
yeah, man, fire sale for them.
Yeah, they're going cheap. Because I'm sure these guys are going to want some of these coming into this race.
Well, let me go get those, and I'll take them down to my local racetrack tomorrow night. How about that? They're still good.
We'll go burn them up.
as we run under yellow. 43 complete. I tell you what, this race has flew by.
It has. That first stage caution come up almost. I was searching around trying to figure out what brought out the caution. I was. It comes so fast.
Yeah, it did. It caught us off guard. That is for sure. Again, thank you to Admin Box in the chat. Of course, one of our channel partners. Go over to adminbox.com. That's adminbox.com. And that's spelled admin, BOXX.com for Admin Box. Again, your perfect solution for all your race control needs at adminbox.com. I feel like I should be. I'm going to start being an infomercial dude.
Yeah, definitely throw some plugs out there. While we're doing so, I want to give out to the sponsor on my truck there. I got to give it to Archway Industrial Solutions for all your concrete industrial floor coating needs.
While we're on the road, of course, Ultimate Siding and Guttering as well. One of our partners over with a related league on the channel, with Underdog Racing League. That's Ultimate Siding and Guttering for all your siding and guttering needs. We're on a roll here, Jason.
Busting them out.
Kevin and Winker out front continuing to lead. Actually, related to that, I got some news coming up this week. Should be pretty cool for the channel. And it's not iRacing related, Jason.
No?
It's actually Flight Sim related.
Oh, see, don't know nothing about that. Get me out of my comfort zone. I like it.
Well, see, I'm the weird one that flies helicopters over here, so Kendall makes fun of me on that one.
I seen Kendall, do that flight simulator. I got a couple of buddies that do some kind of simulators, but I just never got into that setup. I'm born and bred local short track racer, little asphalt roundy round kind of guy. I struggle on road
Exactly.
courses. I seem to do pretty good at super speedways, but I'm grassroots kind of guy.
In the spirit of my sister, it would be called, and they're making another left turn.
Yeah, exactly. They're making a left turn.
Before we go green here, quick story to entertain the folks. She asked me one time. She goes, "Bro, why do you go to your local racetrack set in metal grandstands and it's 90 degrees to watch them turn left?" It's just, we
It's
do.
a valid question, but you just have to be there and experience to understand.
Yes. You have to smell the racing gas and the rubber.
The race gas, the burnt rubber, the wind when they blow by you. I mean, it's just
if you're going to a racetrack, if you're going to
the
a dirt
rumble
track,
of the stadium bleachers when them cars come riding by. There's no other feeling in the world. Definitely check them out.
And if you're at a dirt track getting pelted by mud, that's great.
Exactly. Everybody loves coming home with one of them Donald Trump tans from the dirt track.
Or, a big bruise from getting hit by a big clay ball.
And a big old dirt clod,
Yeah.
But you can't forget about that big old bowl of boiled peanuts.
Exactly. So we're going to lead them here on board. Let's see if we can get some green flag laps going.
I hope so. Bust them out, boys. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Because believe it or not, we're 15 to go in stage 2, by the way.
Already, stage 2 is about gone.
Yep, we're about to the end of it. And then it's a run to the checkered. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Weaker out front. Nixon, Trevor, and Pat O'Brien. Watch for a wheel spin. Everybody managed it pretty well. Good job.
Looks like Weaker pulled out pretty good.
And don't sleep on it, boys. Chris Mayo moving into ninth. How about those apples?
Mayo is on the move, boys.
Patty Mayo is coming.
Wonder if he's got Patty with a toe.
Exactly. And he's going to go for 8th here. Look at the boy go.
My man is on a mission. I tell you what, he was steadily grinding in the public lobbies all week long. Like I said, he brought home 2 victories here at the virtual Charlotte Motor Speedway in this truck series race.
Well, and that's the thing. For me, as a friend to him, as your broadcaster, but as a friend, I was so worried for him that he was going to get so confident and hyped up and have a bad performance. Because if that happens, Jason, and you are so confident, it can destroy your confidence.
It can, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if this man works his way all the way up to the lead and takes his victory tonight, we're gonna have one happy son of a gun in the victory lane here tonight.
As they got them side by side up in front of them right now. Hang on, a little loosey goosey. Down the back straightaway, Claus Williams. Holdren right there as well. He'll drop into the line. Not for nothing, Kendall Paul in the top 7. Another one grinding this week. Matter of fact, me and him kind of grinded together in officials up into the top 7.
Yeah, Kendall started back in the back with me, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, this race is taking a really interesting complexion here tonight. With 50 on the board this time, it will be 10 in the stage. As they work their way through, Kobe back there as well. Hanging on also in the 20 machine. And Pat O'Brien right there up top. O'Brien hanging on. Great run for O'Brien. What do you think of getting back single file for the moment? Man, oh man, oh man. Look at the 20 machine. The 04. There's Williams right there. Trying to hang on. 99 as well. Tight racing all the way through the back here. Fletcher back here.
I'll tell you what, folks, just to consider how tight this group is, there's only 1 second of a difference between first place and 8th place.
All right, and I'll break that down even further. Last time by, Winker ran a 31.048. Let's go all the way back to 9th. Chris Mayo with a 31.051. What's that, 1 thousandths off of them? Something like that?
Yeah, I mean, these guys are so close and competitive that it's not funny. I mean, these guys are the cream de la creme up there in the front.
This may be the closest the field has been all year here in the Interstellar Truck Series.
Yeah, there's not a lot of, it's not drawn out like normal. Yeah, I agree with you there, Matt. It's they're looking pretty good out there tonight. Wished I was out there a part of it. Unfortunately, wasn't in my cards tonight, but you know, we'll go out and get them next week.
You draw the crunched in front nose card, sir.
Yeah, that I did. Well, when I did, my motor expired. I couldn't even make it back to the pits. So
I would call that the fortune card that no one wants.
yeah, I'm not having a good luck here with cars here lately, so it all seems to fit.
Yeah, exactly. Nathan Nixon right there as well. David Dunwoody hanging on. There is the 28 of David Dunwoody. Of course, Black Magic Graphics right there. Great run for him tonight. Oh, so much racing up front, dude. It's really hard. You just have to kind of be amazed at what we're seeing.
The top 6 cars seem to have made a little gap there between 7th and 8th. You know, it seems like you can almost throw a blanket over that first group.
Kendall right there, hanging on in that 6th spot. Mayo up to 7th.
I'll tell you what, when Kendall and Chris get together there, they're liable to railroad their way right onto the front of this thing.
Back here in the pack, Brad Youngman side by side with the 15 as well. Now, if Kendall and Chris are battling for the win here tonight, batten down the hatches, boys.
Guaranteed barn burner here tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to go run as high. I don't know what's going to happen. Williams, Trevor, David Dunwoody right there as well. 55 on the board.
Rubbin is racing.
Yes. I would say this. If those two are racing for the win, we probably need a crap ton of security on pit road. Just saying. Trevor Claus right there as well. Oh, one car out of shape. Car on the inside. Up front, Kevin Winker continuing to lead. Claus right there. Kendall Paul back there. Chris Mayo there as well. Kobe, Pat, Anthony right there as well. 58 on the board this time by. You know, I've got a question, Jason. You can tell me I'm off in right field, or am I kind of onto something? Is there no sort of, I don't think it's a coincidence that we had the, let's call it, tension after North Wilkesboro last week, and now everybody is so tight here. I think the intensity level ratcheted up about 3 notches.
Well, I tell you what, them short tracks tend to do that to drivers. They get in there and it's a lot of beating and banging, and a lot of these guys they hold grudges, and they come out the next week and they all want to outdo the other, and it's just the fight after that, and it brings out all the competitiveness in the drivers here tonight.
Now, I will say this as we come closer and closer to 2 to go in this stage, and again closing towards the end of the second stage here tonight, Winker able to gap the field just a little bit for now.
Winker's got a second lead over Claus at the moment.
Go ahead.
I don't know that Winker's wanting to see this caution coming.
Yeah, it's kind of like he's a little bit better on older tires than everyone else. But once the yellow either comes out and we stack them back up, new tires, it's everybody's ball game once again.
Yeah, I mean it's a given. I don't really suspect seeing any gamblers, trying to go without getting tires. This caution. So as long as he has a pretty solid stop and don't get no speeding penalties coming up down pit road, then Winker ought to have a pretty good shot here tonight.
Don't get none here as far as gambling, I don't think, in this stage. What's that song? You gotta know when to fold them, you gotta know when to hold them, you gotta know when to walk away, you know when to run. Right now, Winker's running.
Yeah, Winker's running for his life at this moment.
It's P1 on the board, and I think
he's up to a 1.7 second lead.
And there it is.
And there's the stage break.
And
Kevin Winker stretched out to a 1.7 second lead over Claus Williams.
And I believe that's 2 stages in a row tonight for Kevin.
I just hope he has a solid trip down pit road. Don't get caught speeding. Do you see any gamblers take 2 tires here tonight, Matt?
I don't think we're having any gamblers, not in this situation.
No gamblers tonight.
No gamblers, in my humble opinion.
I tell you what,
I've been
if I was
wrong
out
before,
there, I'd throw him for
but
a curveball.
Right? I mean, I've been wrong before.
You never know. Give me 2 right sides and give me that track position, baby. Watch me eat.
Well, they got to do something to get around Winker, right?
You got to try something. I mean, between him and Claus, you're just not going to get it to the front. I mean, if I'm Chris Mayo, I might be looking into that 2-tire situation. Give me right sides and let me go.
I think it's very, very clear in this situation that Winker has the better truck over the long gun. Right? So,
Yeah.
if you're going to beat him, I think you're going to have to do it on the short run.
You're going to have really good short run and get out in front of him and try to put that 1.7 second gap on him like he done Claus Williams, and then hope he don't have enough time to catch back up.
I agree. I think that's literally the only plan to come up with right now.
Winker is on rails here tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
and they're coming down pit road, and it's a full house, boys. Don't get caught speeding here. This would be critical.
Yes, sir. So again, 63 of 134.
And that'll do it for our stage breaks. It's going to be all out green from here unless we have some wrecks, which we're hoping not to have.
It is going to be all out chaos and insanity.
How many laps is that going to leave us left, Matt?
Oh, about. Let's go look here on the actual overlay here. We should be, by the time we go green, about 68 or so.
Right.
Excuse me. Couldn't get to the button in time on that one.
Average estimated laps on a full tank of gas, we're looking at, what, 50 to 60-ish maybe?
Yeah.
So they're going to have to come for fuel at least once in this stage, right?
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
Decision time, right? Decision time. So we'll get ready to go at it. Winker, Williams, 64 of 134 complete. Winker, Austin, John, Olson right there as well. And this is going to be a dash to the end, dude.
Yeah, it is. I'm hoping it's going to stay green. And if it stays green, what if we get some green flag pit stops into this race, Matt? That would just be absolute chaos into this race tonight.
Yeah, it definitely would. It definitely would, Winker, Claus, George. It's going to be so interesting. So what do you think here as we work our way towards the end? Are you surprised with who all's out front and everything?
I'm not surprised by the front runners. I'm used to seeing Claus and Kevin up there in the front, and then you see Kendall up there, Chris Mayo. A lot of good drivers up there. Nathan Nixon, Trevor Holdren.
Right.
A lot of these guys are really good day in and day out, and to no surprise to see them up front.
Kind of some excellent drivers up there, right?
It is. This Interstellar Racing League is stacked full of some really talented drivers, and I'm blessed to be a part of it.
Well, it's about that time, buddy. Can you believe it's about that time with 65 to go to
It is
send her
that
to the end?
these boys better reach up there and pull them straps tight, and get some heat in them
Send it.
tires and send that.
Now, I will say this. You ready for this? Now, I know you can't physically see it right now, but there is a helicopter down there just off of turn 3. So if you want to ride back home, I'll gladly give you a ride, sir.
Yes, sir. Nashville's a pretty good distance there. I could definitely take a chopper ride versus a car ride.
Yeah, I got you. I got you, man. I'll fly you out of here. You can ask Kendall. He flew in with me earlier tonight. You can ask him
And
how that goes. You.
Kendall flew in, but you sure he ain't gonna need to fly out?
I mean, well, it depends on if he catches up to us in time. I got 4 seats, man. It ain't my fault if he don't miss the flight.
First come, first serve, huh?
It's one of them. This train's leaving the station situations. You
I
either
hear
on
that.
board or you off board. Here we go. Lights off, the pace car ready to go. Here we go. Lights are off up front. Winker, Williams, Nathan Nixon,
Coming to the Geico
Glover,
restart zone.
and there we go. Gecko. Gecko the Gecko.
Winker with a good start there.
All right, Mayo to 8th here. I know we've been quantifying this all night. Does he get momentum here? Let's ride on board. The back bumper of Dunwoody. He'll jump up top. He's 7. I think I'd have to go look at the stats, but I think he's on line for his best finish of the year right now. Oh, trouble back to the back. Mayo. Oh. Caution is out. No, it's not. We stay green. So a bunch of people wrecking there. We stay green, and Mayo getting caught up into it.
Mayo going to drop back to 11th. We got a slow car coming down the front stretch here. I don't know if he thinks there's a caution or what.
Oh, be careful. That's dangerous.
That is dangerous right there. He should come into pit road.
He is still Winker hanging on. Here goes Donald. David Dunwoody, Kevin Winker right there as well. So, from what I'm hearing over race comms, Uh, what caused Mr. Mayo to lose a truck was clearing a yellow there, or clearing a black. That's so dangerous not to do while you're driving.
Yeah, that it is. He probably should have let that ride be in the position he was in, but I get it.
And we still got trucks trying to get low. Yeah, we gotta. It's gonna be interesting. Linker.
Chris Mayo's dropped all the way back to the 12th place. He was having such a good run too. Hopefully he can still gather it up and
I mean,
race his way
the
back to the
truck
front. He's still
doesn't
got
look
some laps
hurt.
here.
The truck don't look hurt here. It looks okay.
I think he may have just had to get out of it, lost the momentum, and is able to pull around him.
Oh man. Well, Winker out front leading right now.
But
Paul's
on
Williams
another
up there.
note, Kendall Paul is up to the 4th place after starting back there in the back, near like 8th place, wasn't it?
And again, Kendall has done such a great job continuing to really to put pressure.
I think Kendall may have just been hanging back to back, trying to save a little here towards the end, and it looks like it's working for him here tonight.
Kendall Paul there in the 78. Nixon right in front of Kendall. Race control, you're gonna crack me up, Jason.
Yes, they're sounds like Kendall's got his hands full there, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, he is in a beast nest.
He's driving the absolute wheels off of that truck here tonight, trying to work his way to the front. I mean, like I said, folks, he started in the back in the 20th something position where I did, and he's raced his way all the way up to the front and didn't end up in the holler like I did. So,
yeah,
kudos to him.
You've got the air conditioner on down there in the hole and everything, don't you?
Oh yes, sir. Eating pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, just getting ready to go back home after your long night. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you're off next week here in the trucks. So, what's your plan next week? Being off of the truck?
My next week being off in the trucks. Actually, I think I got to go make a trip down to Myrtle Beach next weekend, handle some family business going on down there, and then I'm gonna come back here to Nashville and patiently wait the Nashville night race.
Patiently waits the keeper. Now, I'll tell you what, right now, 75 on the board, this time by 134 complete. Trevor there with Mayo back up to 9th. Trevor right there. What about Kobe having a good night tonight? Winning in the 12th. Pat O'Brien, Corey Swagger right there in 15th with 75 on the board. As 19th nighttime has fallen over Charlotte Motor Speedway here. Again, 75 on the board and 175. You're watching the Interstellar Truck Series here live on Extreme Sim TV. And the nest and they'll work their way through, coming right there side by side with the race lead. Wallace Williams. Here we go. Williams putting pressure. You called it earlier that Qualls was going to be fast here tonight. Man, Qualls, Williams on the bottom. Winker up top, the Interstellar Truck Series. Working their way through late in the evening here tonight. Keep it rolling. Williams going to get to the race lead right now. Claus Williams going to take over the race lead out front.
I tell you, it was just a matter of time. I knew Claus was fast. I didn't think Winker was going to get up, but like you said, Winker's good in the long run. So, as long as he maintains that gap between them, he should be within striking distance still.
This has been such a fun night. I have to say, a very, very, very fun night. As they would say. Anything about tonight shock you? Anything like that so far?
I mean, other than the lap cars, obviously I should have made better decisions. I thought we cleared that out earlier in the season, but Other than that, the racing has been good here tonight, I feel.
Me as well, man.
I mean, the cautions have been down to a minimum of, obviously we'd like to have none, but there's been some good green flag stretching here tonight, and I'm here
Winker
for it.
and Winker and Williams still side by side, giving the battle up front. They're giving her front field run. And this has been a heck of a showing for everybody. I'm impressed with what we've seen here tonight. Yeah, 80 of
Yeah,
134
too.
complete.
Oh, man.
Williams out front.
I've been trying to. I don't have enough screens here, Matt. You gotta bear with me, buddy.
Either.
I got the racing. I got the iRacing going on, and I'm searching around. I'm desperately trying to find out some information on the GXS Wraps Street Stocks race going on at the Tri-County Motor Speedway currently. Should be aired on Flow Racing, but I can't get it to pull up for some reason.
Oh, that sucks.
Supposed to be running the Cars Tour there tonight, but they're battling rain this weekend, so
Do you know when the Cars Tour is going to run?
they haven't said when they're going to run not when they're going to run the late model stock series. The pro late models are running tonight at Tri-County, along with the GXS Street Stock Series,
Nice.
which is a big race for the Street Stock Series here tonight. $2,000 to win at the Tri-County Motor Speedways. They had over 32 cars entered for this Street Stock race. This should have been an absolute race of the century down there, and I'm tied up and can't get to view it. Hopefully I can catch it on the Flow Racing app tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking right quick for you. I don't even see it listed.
It should be listed as the Cars Tour at Tri-County. I seen it on there earlier.
There it is. I'll give you an update here, buddy. I got you back.
Nice, I appreciate you. While
Paul's
we're doing that,
leading.
Claw's
Nathan
still holding on to
Nixon.
that lead up there. Nathan Nixon's passed Kevin Winkler. And Kendall Paul's still hanging out in fourth.
Man, oh man, oh wow.
But I tell you, the man on the move, got knocked back down to 12th there just moments ago, and has now worked his way back up to the 8th place, and that's the number 30 of Chris Mayo.
A lot of resilience out of Mayo tonight. I'm really impressed.
He's like a rubber band. He just keeps bouncing back.
He's the rubber band man.
The rubber band man.
Mayo continuing to lead. So it looks like the street stock race has a little wrapped. So you know.
What's that? I missed it. I'm sorry.
The street stock race has ended.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I'll have to get updates out on my my good buddy Boo Carlisle there. If you haven't seen his YouTube, you got to check him out there at the Kickin' Asphalt vlog.
Yes. I actually watch him on YouTube.
Yeah, I follow him and Landon Huffman at Huffman Racing. Both very good vlogs to watch.
So right now, Williams continuing to lead. Nathan Nixon right there in second. Mayo. Excuse me. Mayo's still trying to work his way back forward.
Mayo's back up to 8th, but he's still 4 seconds off of the leader. Does he have enough time? Well, I mean, obviously he's got to come in and get some fuel, I think. We got some pitters now coming in. I don't know if they're on the lead lap.
Well,
The number 26 of George Glover is on the lead lap, but I'm looking at him on pit road right now. Maybe he's doing the early pit strategy. Here we are with the green flag pit stops.
starting to see those green flag stops take place here. And that's the hard part. Play the strategy.
Yeah. When do you go? When do you not go? It's if I go, does everybody else go, or do they wait? And how does it? It's a crapshoot, I think.
Winker underneath Nixon for position. That's going to be for second.
I tell you, the top four is just under a blanket up there. They've got a 2-second advantage. Um, the fifth place is 2 seconds behind the first place car there. So the first four cars has got a little distance on the number 28 of David Dunwoody.
Yeah, a little bit of distance as Claus Williams out front. 88 on the board, 89 this time by. Nathan Nixon trying to chase him down. Kevin Winker, here comes Kendall Paul. Back behind him, David Dunwoody. Of course, Dunwoody right there in that beautiful tribute team. Beautiful truck of David Dunwoody's. Austin, 90 on the board. There's Trevor as well. That's Holden hanging on. So much pressure across this race here tonight, man. I'll tell you what. It's going to be an epic night of racing, I feel like.
I can't wait till the last few laps. I feel like I feel like one of these guys is holding something back and just trying to wait till the end.
Now, you don't think somebody would be holding their cards close to their vest now, would you?
I'll tell you, if I was if I had something left in the tank, I'd want it right here and right now.
You don't think that us sim racers would do that now, would you?
These virtual tires don't wear out like the real ones. Come on, man. It's you get out there on an old set of tires and then get out there with a new set of tires and tell me which one you want.
Exactly. Austin, David Dunwoody right there, and then of course Kobe, Pat O'Brien back here midnight. And there's the Flinty machine as well. And again, nice and tight off of turn number 2. Same thing we've seen all night, just nice night racing.
Yeah, and like I said, the cautions have been down to a minimum. Tonight's racing has just been impeccable here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Now, as a racing fan yourself, Matt, you ever been to the Charlotte Motor Speedway in person?
Not Charlotte, man. I've been to Bristol and Martinsville.
I'll tell you what, buddy. I've been down there for the Coca-Cola 600. That's one long damn race.
Well, yeah, it's a long one.
It's the longest one on the schedule, and I'm just going to tell you, there's nothing like being at Charlotte, though. I've been to Daytona, I've been to Darlington, I've been to Bristol. I've been to a handful of them, and I'm going to tell you, Charlotte's probably been the best one, my most favorite one I've been to yet.
All the pop and circumstance and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Daytona was great. You know, everybody's got to check out Daytona at least one time, in my personal opinion. But, you get about 3 seconds of checking the cars out when they drive by you, and then it's just a sound game of listening to them going around the turns and in the backstretch until you get back into vision again.
and watching the big monitor.
The big jumbotron, Titantron right in front of you or whatever, yeah. At least at Charlotte, you can still see pretty good the whole way, and it seems like the seats are spread out a little more. You know, Daytona seems like you always sit right there in the front stretch a little bit. You know, I feel like getting around to being able to sit in the actual turn is nice.
I will say Martinsville was a blast.
Haven't been to Martinsville yet. I've been wanting to do that for the late model race. It's been on my bucket list for a long time. For the Valley Star Credit Union 300, but I haven't made it.
Oh, man, that's unfortunate. Claus Williams continuing to lead here tonight in Charlotte as we knock them down 95 on the board.
Nathan Nixon following up really close behind with Kevin Winkler right on his butt behind him.
Yeah, those two next to side by side at the moment. Like you said, a really tight game here between the two of those guys. Very, very tight. Claus Williams, Kendall Paul, Austin, David Dunwoody, John, Chris Mayo, Pat O'Brien, Kobe back here as well. Are you excited here the way this league's turning out here?
I am, Matt. When I started this league, you know, I'd been in a league or two before this, and you know, the organization of this league and the commitment from the owner, Kendall Paul himself, and you know, it's just been an amazing experience. You know, if you got a problem, all you got to do is come to Race Control with it, and they work with everybody on the support staff there to accommodate or figure out the situation, and it's just a really swell group of guys.
Yeah, man, I have had a blast. I can tell you the hours that me and Kendall on a daily basis just sat and talk. Yes, we talk, league stuff, but we also just talk about random stuff for hours and hours and hours. And I think
Yeah,
that's what makes this league so successful.
yeah, I've become really good friends with all these guys here in this league. Well, a handful of the guys here in the league. And matter of fact, come the Nashville race here June 23rd through the 25th, there's actually a handful of us Interstellar guys actually attending that race, and we're going to get together, and I think it's going to be really great. And I love everything that this league has come together with. Everything
Yeah.
from the ARCA series to the trucks to Xfinity, coming next year.
Cars tour comes off.
Yeah, we got the Cars Tour coming up next. We got a summer league coming up for the Cars Tour, late model and super late model series. And also we're even branching out and we have a dirt league coming out. So, I mean, just a good group of
Yeah.
guys that love racing and, just want to have fun.
Which we continue to talk about what this league is pulling off together, and I think tonight's a good showcase of what we got.
It is. We try to bring the best of the best in here and have good racing and good entertainment for everybody involved. And I'm hearing on the radio we got the leader, Claus Williams, coming into the pits. Nathan Nixon coming
Here
in
we
behind him.
go.
Who's gonna stay out here?
Kendall's gonna stay out of the lap here.
Kendall's gonna stay out. Do you think Kendall's thinking he's gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm thinking he's gonna stay
Uh,
out and go a little bit further and then come down.
I feel like he should have come this time. If he don't come this next lap, I don't know that it's
They
gonna
owe
be
the
very
pit
beneficial
road.
to him.
They owe the pit road as well. We just kind of watch everybody work their way down pit road.
I see about five or six trucks coming down pit road right now. Out of the
Oh,
what
the 42 Winker. Be careful. Here comes Kendall Ball.
52. We got what 12, 15 cars on the lead lap, and
Yeah.
five or six of them come to pit road. 7 or 8 now.
Everybody coming down 102 on the board.
I think if you didn't come last time, you're coming this time, I believe.
Yes, sir. Well,
Kendall Paul's done with his pit, and he's headed back towards the track.
here we go. Well, what do you do now as they work their way down? And get fresh tires. Now it's time to run to the end, right?
It is. If you've got anything left in the tank, now's the time to use it. There ain't no point in saving it
Exactly.
after that. And I look for, Kendall and Chris Mayo to be on the move here.
Yeah, for sure. 103 on the board. Corey Claus Williams there as well. And O'Brien hanging on also. Trevor, George, Brad Yontman there as well. I'm excited with what we've seen here tonight, man. Dunwoody out front. Look at David Dunwoody cycling through. Out front right now. Now, he's still got to come to pit road, but good deal for him to lead some laps tonight.
Yeah, it looks like the top 4 or 5 drivers have elected not to pit yet or have already pitted. Claus back up in the 4th, a lap down, so 3 cars left still on the lead lap at the moment.
O'Brien, David Dunwoody. It's so many race cars, right?
It is. It's this whole green flag pit stop's a lot to keep up with on who's on what cycle now.
Man, it's very interesting to put it bluntly. David Dunwoody coming down. Oh, car around pit road.
Wow. Ooh. Somebody
I'm
watered
not sure
up
who
trying
it
to get
was.
under
I
the
seen,
pits.
at the exit of pit road, I seen somebody turn around.
17.
And caution
17 is
is
Sean.
out. Well, there we
See
go.
if we can.
106.
Oh, all these people just pitted. That left Colby Pierce is the only driver that had not pitted yet.
Yep.
I don't know how his strategy's going to work for him now because I don't think nobody behind him is going to come pit.
It's going to be very, very interesting, if you will. Or is looking for pit road here.
Let's see a replay on that wreck and see what happened there.
Yeah, let's do that. I am not exactly sure what happened, to be completely and bluntly honest.
Yeah, I don't either. May have to wait till the end of the race there to see what happened. I can't get it to pull up.
I can't either, and it's not even showing up on my incidents. So, we'll put them back under caution yet again here tonight. So, a very fun night of racing, I might add, so far. And now we're down to the final meat and potatoes, if you will, of this thing.
Yeah,
What
this
do you
is
think
where
now?
it's going to get interesting. This is where you're going to see some beating and banging. Guys going to start fighting for that position a little more. There's going to be a lot more take and a lot less give. And I just want
So,
to, shout
go
out to
ahead.
all the guys on the YouTube there. Richard Inballs, I appreciate the update on the 82 car winning the street stocks. I appreciate that. Good looking out.
There we go. There we go. See, we got
See,
people taking care of us.
our chat takes care of us.
We take care of them, and they take care of us. And that's how
We
this.
certainly do our best to try to accommodate everybody up here.
And we will prepare.
I hate it wasn't a B00 car, a Boo Carlisle, but
Put 7 on the board. Ooh. Race control talking about a car going around. See what happens here. So, I think we're getting some clarifications here. So, from what I'm understanding, there was a car around on the entrance of pit road, possibly. I think that's what
from
we're hearing.
what I'm hearing on radio traffic seems to something to that effect. I'm still trying to piece it all together. I can't gather no
It's like
footage of it.
it's like a puzzle we're trying to piece together up here, but
Yeah.
we will get ready. Go back green flag racing yet again here in just a moment. So this is going to be a very interesting run to the end here.
It is. I don't know who's going to be in the front. Who's going to start off on the front row here?
Well, there was some question going on. Yeah, they're doing a wave around here.
Mhm.
So here's what's going on. We're waving around, guys. Correct. We are waving around, folks. And that is where we're at right now. Of course,
Everybody will take their wave arounds, and then once we get them lined back up, we'll drop the green flag again here tonight.
Exactly. So we are hearing conversations over the radio, right? So we're kind of trying to keep track of that. David Dunwoody out front, ready to go.
We're trying to translate any knowledgeable, useful information that we can find to you guys.
Yes. Oh, we'll get ready to go.
Dunwoody beat everybody out of the pits, so
Here we go.
see if he can hold on to it. He's been running good here all night.
Sounds like they are going to go ahead and wave off the green.
I'm going to have to extend it by another lap.
Yep, there it is, the call that they're extending the yellow here. So we're going to extend it here. We'll get ready to go. Now we're going to have just shy of 20 to go here.
Going to have us a good old shy 20 lap shootout here.
It's going to be one of those, boys and girls at home.
And we got one more lap to go here on the green, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And better grab you a drink, use the bathroom real quick, because these last 20 laps are going to be epic.
Well, it's going to be an epic showdown, that's for sure. As we prepare to go back green.
David Dunwoody and Claus Williams on the front row. Getting ready to take off here tonight.
Williams out front, ready to go.
Claus been good on these starts. You think Dunwoody's going to be able to hang with him? Keep Nixon and Winker from coming around him?
It's gonna be tight, that's for sure.
As long as we don't, as long as he don't spin the
Mayo
tires
right
on the
there in
green here.
mid-pack as well.
Kendall sitting back in 5th. He's been on a run. Mayo sitting in 8th, looks like. It's going to be, it's going to be fun here tonight.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Here we go. It'll be 110 on the board. Let's go racing. Claus out front. Let's do it. Green flag in the air. We're rolling. Kevin Winker back there. Here we go. Everybody up to speed. There's Mayo trying to sneak through. Look at Mayo 3 wide. He's got to go because he got waved around, so he's trying to sneak through traffic. Kevin Winker up here side by side. Winker trying to saddle it up front. Here comes Nathan Nixon, David Dunwoody. Now, the guys behind them, Jason, that got waved around there under that yellow, you agree that they're going to need another yellow to get back into this thing?
I do believe so. You know, they're going to have to get bunched back up and get tires on an even playing field as everybody else. Because if you think about it, if they took that wave around last time, they didn't get tires.
Yeah, exactly. Nathan Nixon up there in the battle. Nathan alongside. If you're Nathan Nixon, are you concerned right now?
If I'm Nathan Nixon, I'm pushing it and giving it everything I got, trying to keep Kevin Winker off of me. I'm just curious about these trucks we have on pit road, Matt.
Yeah, they got a couple down there. Glover, Wright's down there. I think they may have some damage on their machines. I think their night's pretty much over.
Interesting. I know Glover had a pretty good run going there here tonight.
Yeah, he did. And look at Nathan still underneath David Dunwoody right now.
Nathan Nixon's giving everything he's got to Dunwoody, trying to make this thing happen.
He's giving him everything but the kitchen sink.
I'll tell you what, another lap or two, it wouldn't surprise me if Dunwoody caught that next.
Gets a right hand, maybe, possibly. 114 and 134 complete. Again, if you're with us here on Extreme Sim TV, Clappers right up in front of the field. This is going to be dicey. Holy moly. That got dangerous. Holy cow.
They're slicing them and dicing them back there on the backstretch, trying to get around them lap traffic.
We're having a consistent issue tonight with lap traffic. What do you think's causing the problem?
I don't know. I mean, I know it's not a full moon.
And
we got a caution.
Big wreck. Well, back here. Let's take a look. Sean back here, lap traffic. They go around lap. Oh! Oh, man. So they went around lap traffic there, and it just, they ended up 3 wide, working their way around lap traffic, and the 99 going to make contact with the 25 of Sean. One more look.
I just don't understand why these lap cars are racing so hard
I'm not
with the
100%
leaders.
sure. So was the 99 a lap down here?
The 17 was, I'm pretty sure.
What is going on?
And
So Fletcher's on the apron. He's a lap down. That puts the other two in a very bad spot. And the 99, I think that's his car number. At least that's the paint scheme. Trying to get a verification on car number here. Oh man, just one of those deals. Hang on, we're looking at this here, and then the 25 comes up, gets turned sideways. Wow. I think that all goes back to the lap car being on the apron. Oof. Wow. Carnage and chaos ensues. And that's unfortunate. Sean's not going to be over here, but I mean, what could you have done different in that scenario? I don't know if there's anything you could have done different.
yeah, I don't.
I mean, like I say, the Trevor right there in the 71/19 is on the lead lap on the outside. So that is 2 lead lap cars coming together. Fletcher was on the bottom, which kind of set all this in motion.
I just got him a little nervous there.
Yeah.
Got up a little high, got into the
I
car
mean,
up
to
above
be
him.
fair to Fletcher, I think Fletcher gave him plenty of room, honestly.
Yeah, after looking back, Fletcher was off. He was off the track pretty good ways.
Yeah, he gave him room. I mean, he's trying to stay as low as he humanly possibly can. And we've seen this same sort of scenario it happen at Wills. And caution is out. Back under caution, 17 to go. Yeah, I don't think Fletcher could have done anything different there, man. I mean, he was so far on the apron, it wasn't even funny. All right. Well, Jason, what do you think now, buddy? Oh, I don't know where Jason's at. Oops.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Man, I don't know, Matt. It's we got a lot of fast cars here in the front, and the laps are winding down. Everybody's getting hot in their trucks. They're ready to get this thing over with. You're gonna see some guys make a big push to the front here, right here.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, we got a lot that we've looked at. I tell you what, it's been one heck of a night. That's all I'll say. It's been one of those nights.
Yeah, there's been some really great racing. Some pretty good green flag runs. A few unfortunate cautions there, but other than that, been pretty tight.
Yeah, man, it's been fun. I know what else we got to do here as soon as this thing wraps up, buddy.
What's that?
We're gonna get on out of here, and get back to the house. Fly our way back to the house.
Yeah, we got to hit that chopper up and hit the flight.
Yeah, we got storms rolling in, bro. We gotta get out of here.
I wonder if we can catch a Whataburger somewheres.
And we might make that happen. That is very possible we can make that happen, sir. And we'll get ready for the restart here in a moment.
All right, we're getting ready to go green here. Dunwoody out front still.
Yes, sir. We'll get ready for the restart. Kevin, David right there. 16 to go.
Pace car's on pit road. The guy crow pit the restart zone. And green
Green's
flag's
out. Let's go. Now, well, who has got the car? Oh, we almost had issues. Holy moly! Claus held his ground on Winker. Winker tried to come to the bottom, dude, and Claus was like, "Oh no, you don't."
I was holding his ground there, that's for sure.
He's like, "What are you talking about? I ain't lifting, homie."
No, that's that last 20 lap energy right there. That's what I was talking about. A whole lot of take, no give.
Winker free. Dunwoody gonna have to run for the elect to win out front with 14 to go. Kendall trying to sneak through. Mayo back here in this front pack as well. It's gonna get good.
Tell you what, there's a lot of two-wide racing going on right now.
Who is it gonna be? Who is gonna go to victory lane here tonight in Charlotte? Paul is refusing to give room. Here comes Kendall Paul. He's trying to push the issue. 13 to go. Kendall Paul right there trying to push forward.
Kendall's up 2 positions from the start.
David Dunwoody there as well. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh why. This is going to be an absolute war to the end, I think. Man, this is gonna be so tight. This is gonna be so tight. 13 to go. David Dunwoody, Winker, Claus Williams trying to work the top.
The Winker keeps looking that inside.
Mayo trying to find a way around here.
These guys are just searching for grip everywhere. Anything to get the edge on the other guy.
Yeah, you've got to find something. David Dunwoody trying to run and hide out front.
Winker on that inside looks like he's dropping back. Kendall Paul's up to the 3rd position.
Oh, Kendall trying to press my luck here. Trying to get to the top 3.
Paul's looking to the inside.
Claus trying to get there. Here we go. Claus Williams going to try to slide into 3 and 4. He's not clear. Here we go. 10 laps to go. Claus Williams going to grab the race lead. Kendall Paul putting pressure.
Kendall putting pressure on David Dunwoody for the 2nd place position. Meanwhile, Dunwoody still putting pressure on Claus for the lead.
10 laps to go at Charlotte, folks at home. We are down to the final 10 laps tonight. Who's it going to be to go to victory lane here tonight?
Kendall up to the 2nd place, past David Dunwoody. Does he have enough to bring it to Claus Williams here tonight?
Can Kendall Paul go to victory lane here in Charlotte? It is going to be a battle for the ages out front. 10 to go. Kendall needs some help. He needs to get a good run. This is exactly the scenario that Kendall Paul worked on all week long. In races, in officials, in different scenarios. And right now, it's right in front of him with Claus Williams. Claus gonna have to run like the wind. Claus, Paul, Nixon, your top 3.
I tell you what, Claus has got an absolute mirror full of Kendall Paul and David Dunwoody back there.
Kendall Paul, usually one of the cleanest drivers you'll meet. Here tonight, I don't know if that's going to be the case. If he's got to move him, I think he will.
If he gets close enough, don't be surprised if you see him get the old bump and run.
Lieutenant Bill Paul riding on board. That number 78 here tonight. Over the windshield. And right now he is drawing a bead on Claus Williams. Claus needs to block the best he can. Kendall trying everything he can. 7 to go. The 39 Eden Nathan Nixon right there. Can he get something done? Here comes Kendall Paul. Kendall's at the back bumper. He's just a couple of car lengths off of him here. He's got to get out of that wake, though, Jason, of Mr. Williams here.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pull out there and get some clean air on the nose of that truck somewhere, somehow, if he's gonna want to try to get to the lead here.
My inner self is screaming, go to the top. Get that car. I know it seems crazy to go up there. But
It's the longer way around, but get that wheel speed.
Oh, look at this. He's going to try it. Nope. See? And Claus comes back down the hill. Gets that arrow wash over the front of Kendall's truck. He's going to get it very tight, very quick.
Yeah, Claus, close the door on Kendall there real quick there.
This is going to be a showdown at the OK Corral here tonight. Boys, I hope you brought your 6-shooters because you're going to need them. Right now, 4 laps to go. Kendall sizing up Claus. Claus walking with the wake of his truck here, Jason. Just that wake of that air.
Claus is definitely mirror driving here tonight, trying to get the air dirty for Kendall any which way Kendall goes.
Oh, which lane do you go? And see, Kendall's kind of at the advantage here. He can search. He got tight. That's going to be it. He's going to be the outside wall. We talked about the front of the truck taking off, and that's exactly what happened. Wow.
Got in a little too hard trying to give it to him. That's gonna wrap it up and give it to Claus Williams, I believe.
Kendall not giving up here.
Kendall's
he
gonna
wants to
hold
get
in
second
there.
back.
He's gonna
He'll
still try
jump
to
to
keep
the
the
bottom.
second out of it.
Oh, that truck's going to be tight now. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna have to let off a significant amount of turns now.
Now, Claus Williams just wants to see the
That
white
flag come out. That is right, Matt. That is what he is desperately praying for right now.
What Williams may have gotten the fence over before.
Still no caution. We're gonna keep it green.
Here we go. 2 to go. Williams looking at 1.5 this time by. The desperation setting in for everybody behind them. Coming down the back straightaway at Charlotte. Do we make it to the white flag? Williams.
We got about a turn to
trouble!
find out.
On the apron, but we stay green.
We got the white flag before the caution.
1 to go.
Still no
Nixon.
caution on the track.
Down the back straightaway. Coming to the checkered flag. Here we go. It's going to be Claus Williams out of turn number 4. Checkered flag waves. Williams gets it in Charlotte.
Followed by Nathan Nixon, Kendall Paul, Kevin Winker, Chris Mayo, David Dunwoody, and Colby Pierce.
Wow. Holy cow.
What a race here tonight. I'll tell you, Claus, son, he was on a whole nother game here tonight.
He brought it here at Charlotte. How about that, boys? Wow. I seen that truck in the apron on pit road against that barrier, and I'm like, wow. What a win. That was great.
Absolute wonderful race.
Let's talk to our race winner, Claus Williams, here tonight. He did a great job using that truck's ability to throw the air around and keep Kendall behind him. Wow. We'll get him down here, and we will talk to our race winner momentarily of Claus Williams as Jason here starts heading towards the helicopter because he don't want to miss his ride.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my hauler here, set my pizza and my Mountain Dews down, and I'm gonna head over to the chopper. I'll meet you there.
And for Mr. Williams, you got a copy.
Yes, I do, Matt. How you doing?
What an epic performance, man! Using the wake of your air to keep Kendall behind you.
Yep. I had a fast truck and I knew taking tires that last set. I was hoping they would go caution free for the rest of the race, and I was hoping those tires would pay off for the win.
Well, it worked out great, man. Again, what a battle out front, bringing it to victory lane at Charlotte. How big is it for you to go to victory lane here tonight?
It was great. I mean, 3 wins in a row. I'd like to give a shout out to Beard Motorsports and my friend Mike. I know he's watching at home.
Yes, sir.
So,
Dude, that was crazy, though. What was your thoughts when you had Kendall all over you? And when I mean all over you, he was all over your deck lid, man.
I was watching him. I was a little better out of 3 and 4. He was a little better out of 1 and 2. I'd see he close right up on me going into 3. But
Wow.
I just wanted to keep him behind me.
And that was absolutely wild, bro.
Thank you. That was a fun race. It was a real fun race.
Man, I gotta say, I had a blast watching that. That was so much fun to watch, man.
Yes, thank you. That was a good race.
Yes, sir.
You win.
What's your thoughts here as the season kind of takes a break here and you go into the off weeks?
Well, we all could use a break, and I hope I can keep it going when we start back up in a couple weeks.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
this streak going.
Well, again, congratulations. Great job. And, man, what a race it was.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
All right, Claus Williams, everyone. Doing a wonderful job here tonight, getting the dub here this evening. Claus Williams doing a great job getting the dub here tonight. Let's talk to P2, Nathan Nixon. Nathan Nixon, Matt in the booth, you get a copy.
Yes, I do.
Alrighty, you're going to score P2 here tonight, sir. Kendall Paul got tight there behind racing with Claus and got a piece of that outside wall, and that just opened the door wide open for you for a second.
Yeah, I was wondering if I was going to be able to get around him, but once we cleared all the gaggle of cars, I really wasn't gaining anything until he did that. So I gave it my last on the white flag lap, but I didn't help myself gaining Claus at all. So it was a fun race. I want to thank Mr. Mayo to let me join Bearded Motorsports for this Charlotte race.
Well, it paid off, right? Great job bringing it home in second here, and a great job.
Yes, thank you very much. It was a blast.
All right, man. Best of luck to you during the off break. Have fun with the off break, and we'll see you very, very soon when we come back from our little do that off break deal.
Yep, I'll be here, and then a little hiatus. Got to do some work travel, but I want to thank my sponsor, Sparkle and Shine. Mr. Sean Kozier helps me out with everything on here iRacing, so big shout out to him.
Man, great job, and again, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. So, we'll talk to Kendall Paul. Kendall Paul, Matt in the booth, you got a copy.
I got a copy. How's it going, Matt?
Well, you grinded and you grinded and you grinded like a grinder here at Charlotte this week, and it paid off, P3.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I was right behind the leader and had a distraction in my office, which caused me to go up in the outside wall. But, we'll take a third place finish, what we've had recently. But, oh yeah, third place, I'll take it.
Third place here tonight, top 3. Not to say anything, but look behind you. You had Winker behind you. You had Mayo right there. What about Mayo top 5?
Yeah, look at that. I mean, I was kind of surprised that Winker and Dunwoody stayed out on that caution flag, and I'm surprised how far Winker made it back up to fourth and stayed in fourth with those a little bit older tires. But overall, a great night, and I mean, this third place is a little bit special because I got my grandpa on the windshield for this weekend for Memorial Weekend, so makes the third place a little bit more special.
Yes, man. I know it's bittersweet not getting the win, but third place, great run.
Hey,
Bud.
I'll take it, and consistency is what I aim for, and we definitely got a good consistent finish there.
Yes, sir, man. All right, man. Kendall Paul coming home in third here tonight. All righty, Jason. Well, it was one heck of a night here tonight, brother.
Yes, sir, it was. I hope we got that chopper getting ready to hit the air. We got to roll. This weather's rolling in.
Yes, sir. Let's get out of here, man. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. It's been a fun one here. We'll see you here in a few weeks. Thank you to everybody at the Interstellar Racing League. Thank you to all our viewers here at Extreme Sim TV. Been a fun night. Have a happy Memorial Day weekend. And for Matt and Jason in the booth, it's been a fun one tonight. We'll see you next time.